with a bath after this.
All right. What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Jordan back in the building on Rise of the Ronin. It's been a few days. I just got so much, YouTube. I got so much in my backlog. It's ridiculous. The NBA playoffs are starting. Um, the NBA playoffs are starting. I definitely want to something that I do. I play along with the NBA playoffs, and I just finished pulling out a burner in the first round.
Very nice.
All right. Oh, it's so bloody. But I just finished out pulling out a burner. First round, 76ers against the New York Knicks. I am ranked 7. No, I'm ranked 2. They're ranked 7. Just finished pulling out a burner. And not just with that, but Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. I just decided I started feeling like playing Dead Space again, so I threw that in and realized that I done lost some of my saves as far as my chapters and stuff is concerned. So it's going to take me some time with that. God of War Ragnarok is on my backlog. I'm about to throw that back in the mix. And then before even all of that, well, should I say close to all of that?
Ready and willing. Watch out!
But Odachi. Oh, well, let's equip that real quick. Hold on, wait. Let's see. Odachi. I don't see it. Wandering Samurai's Odachi. There it is. Whoa. But anyway, like I said, it's just been a lot as far as my backlog and getting things together and just deciding what I want to play. I just really want to start finishing up some of my backlog so I could delete it from my hard drive. I got an M.2 2 terabyte SSD and my internal to go along with, and an external for my PS4 games. So I got a lot. I got plenty, and I got about 800 total gigs of free space. Maybe more, about 700, close to 700 for both. but I want to start finishing up some of these games that I've already poured tons of hours into. For instance, Dead Space. Got about 24 hours in the Dead Space. Evil West, I got about 15 hours in the Dead Space, and um, I lost some of my memory for Evil West. Um, Dead Space, I lost about 5 hours. Something that I'm trying to figure out, and something that I did was, ooh, ooh, head off. Head off. Got him. But I lost. I'm experiencing a problem. And if any, my few fans that's out there, if any of y'all is watching this video, you can relate. Because my backlog is horrendous the way it is, it just is. It's horrendous. And I've realized that some games, some titles that I might not play for 6, 7, 8 months to a year. And I just realized that, when I go back, and I'm not uninstalling these games because I got plenty of room. But when I do go back to play these titles and get back into it, what I'm realizing is that my okay, all right. What I'm realizing is that a lot of my memory is gone. It's only prompting me to start a new game. And then I gotta go to the cloud, and I gotta reload everything. And once I go to the cloud and reload my saves, I realize that I done lost. Hold on, obtain bolster and power remedy. Okay, commit that to memory. But like I said, what I realized is that when I go back to certain titles after being away from them for quite a while, my current save is gone, and the only prompt I get when I load up the game is to start a new game. Okay, and then when I do, I'm not gonna start a new game, so I go to the cloud, and when I load up my most recent save, ooh, we'll take it. When I load up my most recent save, I realize that I've lost some hours. I've lost, a significant amount of time. I didn't mean to do that. I'm trying to figure out how to switch characters. There's a way for me to switch between these two characters, but I can't quite remember how to do it. But yeah, that's what's going on with my saves and some of my backlog, and it's definitely frustrating. But Rise of the Ronin is in my current rotation, as it's going to stay.
Hey, you're not looking so good.
That was close. But yes, it's definitely it's most definitely a deterrent. So I got to just learn that I got to keep things more current. I can't let so much time go by, and the bottom line is, when I do stay away from games for so long,
Don't rush. Take your time. Don't rush. Take your time.
All right, I'm gonna buy a few of these stars.
I wonder how you use it.
A healing elixir. Buy a couple of these.
Is that all?
Craft some stuff.
Jordan?
I'm still seeing the thing. What I was just saying was when I stay away from titles for months, when I come back to those titles, that's when I realize like, okay, I've forgotten.
Is that all?
I realized that I've forgotten how the basic controls of that title. And then I gotta reacclimate myself, and that gets annoying. So I need to start going back to a lot of this stuff that I'm
Thanks
playing.
for your
Um,
patronage.
like I haven't played Rise and Run in probably about 4 days, and at this point,
Doctor!
and at this point, what I'm realizing is that I'm getting unfamiliar with these controls, and it's only been a few days. It just lets me know I'm getting old. Either I'm getting old or games is getting way more difficult as I get older. But that's just something that I need to avoid, is just staying away from these titles for extended periods of time, because I can't remember the simplest things about God of War Ragnarok. I can't remember the simplest stuff about when I got back on Star Wars Fallen Jedi Survivor, and I was like, damn, I don't remember none of this, and I was, it was just like playing it all over again for the first time, so it's just Dying Light 2 was another one that I just recently put back into not in my rotation, but I booted it up after not playing it for a long time, and I was like, okay, I don't remember what this is, I don't remember what this is. So I think what I'm gonna start doing is, not just new games, but just all of them. Anything I was interested in, anything that really, because it takes something special to pique my interest to the point where I just want to run through it and just not play anything else but that. And I'm gonna name the last two PS5 PlayStation titles, the last two PlayStation games I bought that kept my interest like that. Final Fantasy 16 was one that I can name, but I still haven't finished it. It's in my backlog now. But Resident Evil 4 Remake, I couldn't get enough of it. I had to keep playing until I finished it. Resident Evil Village, couldn't get enough of it. Had to keep playing until I finished it. And it's been few and far in between since then. I've been jumping around. Elden Ring was another one. I couldn't stop playing it until I finished it. I was like, okay, I'm just not gonna stop. I gotta finish this title. But other ones, when I buy new games, just stuff just goes into the backlog and I forget how the games work. And that's something that I want to remedy. Rise of the Ronin, I want to keep in heavy rotation until I finish it. I still haven't finished Ghost of Tsushima, and that was another one. Physical title, I did the upgrade. It's like, oh wow. And then when I did stay away from it for a while, I got back into it. I was like, why the hell did I even stop playing this? This is a masterpiece of a game. And where I'm at right now, I'm stuck. I stopped playing it, and then Rise of the Ronin came out, so now Rise of the Ronin is getting the attention. And between the two, we all know that Ghost of Tsushima is the game in looks and graphics and everything else, and the story so far. But at the same time, Rise of the Ronin got that gore factor. They got a bigger gore factor than Ghost. But when I finish Rise of the Ronin, because I got a feeling that I'm gonna finish this first, I will go back to Ghost. I will finish Ghost. I'm definitely going to, the second one hasn't been officially announced yet, but we know a sequel is coming. And maybe that'll be enough to gas me, like, okay, let me get this shit finished, before the sequel come out. Because that's what happened with me for God of War 2018. I was heavy God of War 2018. And then I got stuck. because I drink and I smoke weed while I'm playing. And sometimes I get turned around and I didn't know where the hell I was supposed to go next. And the next thing I know, I said, okay, I'm not playing it. I'm in my back, it's in my backlog. But right before, actually, it was the day before Ragnarok came out. That was the day I finished 2018, which made it more special because finished 2018, went to pick up Ragnarok that night, got on it that night, midnight release from GameStop, probably one of the last ones, and it was like, okay, I'm in this. And Ragnarok kept me for about a good 2 months solid. Now where I'm at in Ragnarok, I'm not stuck. I'm in the mid part of the story, but I'm controlling Atreus, and I want to be controlling Kratos. So it's not going to be hard to get back into Ragnarok. I'll get there. Final Fantasy VII remake. Um, I put that on my backlog. I couldn't believe I did that. Not because I got stuck, but just because it fell there. But when I did get back into it, made it to the final boss, struggled for a few hours on the final boss, and then I took the final boss out, and now I'm in Rebirth, and I'm loving it. So it's just I just got too many games, and to lead up to that, Stellar Blade is releasing next Friday. My copy of Stellar Blade is already paid for. You understand? And I will be there to pick up my copy of Stellar Blade, and I'm definitely gonna get some playing time out of that. Okay, got him. I'm starting to, I'm getting back with these controls. It's not, it's not incredibly, hard because it's only been a few days since I played Ronin, and I don't think I'm ever gonna forget as far as Final Fantasy is concerned. I mean, it's Final Fantasy. I've been playing that since 1990. So it is what it is. But Stellar Blade's gonna drop. Hopefully it'll grab me. I picked up Dragon's Dogma 2 for my Xbox. I've been giving that a total of maybe 2 hours, 3 hours, and it just hasn't grabbed me yet. Just made it to my first big town. 2 hours. Probably less than that. Ooh. This tool.
You must have a death.
Oh, I like that.
Watch out!
Oh. Got him. Well, from switching off and on. I missed the tutorial part. But we got him.
Please don't kill me. I know. I've got the key to our storehouse. Everything we managed to loot and pillage is in there. Take anything you want. There's this contraption we picked up somewhere. I have no idea what it is, but I bet it's valuable.
I'm gonna kill him. Oh, okay.
So, you found some permits, did you? Could you spare one for me?
Absolutely.
This isn't a mere piece of paper to get me past a checkpoint. No. This is the ticket to a brighter future for this whole country. It's a future I'm going to help forge. You know, I have a feeling I haven't seen the last of you. Maybe we can meet up in Yokohama. There's a clock tower there, in the Western style. Meet me there.
All right.
Ask around if you can't find me. Where's Ryoma Sakamoto? You'll make it work. Well, see you around.
And what makes this video? I like Sakamoto. Slash share screen. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. So I'm gonna make this a video. It's your boy Journey. I like the subscribe button. I'm telling you, I got no job, nothing else better to do.